In ancient times, horses were a vital means of transportation. Horse trainers believed that few wild horses could be tamed, and the more unruly an individual, the greater its potential. However, a vast population of wild horses exists in nature, with very few records of successful domestication by humans. The zebras of the African grasslands. Zebras are a type of horse found only in the African grasslands, belonging to the genus Equus in the order Perissodactyla, with 3 extant species. Their name comes from their distinctive black and white stripes, which, like fingerprints, are unique to each individual, making them highly recognizable. As a species unique to Africa, zebras are highly adaptable, able to survive even in harsh conditions where food is scarce by gnawing on tree roots and bark. This iconic black and white pattern is not only a natural wonder and a popular fashion item, but also plays multiple key roles in survival. The vast African grasslands offer wide views and scarce cover. Most animals evolve their coats to match their surroundings for concealment. However, zebras have gone the other way, developing black and white stripes that contrast sharply with their surroundings. This seemingly abrupt pattern actually embodies a subtle survival strategy. In the wild, mosquito bites are a problem for many animals, and zebra stripes act as a repellent. The high-contrast black and white stripes create a visual interference for insects due to the structure of their compound eyes, making it difficult for them to lock onto their target, thus effectively reducing bites. These stripes also have a significant disorienting effect on predators. When predators like lions and cheetahs attempt to stealthily approach, the zebra's stripes disrupt their distance judgment, creating visual confusion. This can lead to misjudging the timing of an attack, exposing the predator too early, or getting too close and being detected, increasing the chances of a successful hunt. The alternating black and white pattern also offers thermodynamic advantages. The black portion absorbs heat, while the white portion reflects sunlight. This alternation creates microair convection, helping zebras regulate their body temperature and the sweltering grasslands and protect against the scorching sun. Despite the zebra's visually striking appearance and the imposing presence of a rider, few people actually use it as a mount. Historically, animals successfully domesticated, such as dogs, cats, cattle, sheep, and horses, have been successful because of their potential for long-term coexistence with humans and their practical value. The zebra's inability to be domesticated stems primarily from its inherent personality flaws. It is timid and easily startled, with extremely unstable emotions and a tendency to be irritable. These traits make it difficult to systematically train and establish a stable partnership with humans. Therefore, despite its striking appearance, it remains a difficult candidate for domestication. On the African savanna, numerous ferocious predators constantly threaten the lives of herbivores. To survive, herbivores like zebras have developed a habit of fleeing the slightest sign of movement. After all, they cannot confront predators head-on and rely on speed to survive. However, this timid nature makes them prone to abandoning their owners and fleeing alone when startled, making them highly unstable. In formal settings, the consequences of a startle can be disastrous. Furthermore, while timid, zebras can also be aggressive and prone to attack at the slightest displeasure. 2 male zebras placed together are prone to conflict. Their aggressiveness is also reflected in their frequent neighing, a piercing call similar to a donkey's bray, occurring every few minutes. If used as a warhorse, the call could easily give away their position during a surprise attack. The zebra's wild nature is also reflected in its vulnerability to injury. In circuses, zebras, not lions or tigers, are responsible for the most injuries. Hoofed animals like horses, donkeys, and cattle often use their hind legs for defense, so even standing behind a horse can trigger a stress response. Zebras, living in an environment constantly under threat of predators, possess not only powerful limbs, but also the ability to rear up with their front hooves and gather power for a kick, a move that even top predators like lions fear. A zebra's kick can result in a dislocated jaw, starvation, and death, or facial injuries that can kill instantly. For humans, the zebra's aggressiveness is even more lethal. Not only that, zebras also tend to bite without provocation and, once locked in, refuse to let go, forcing those around them to maintain their distance to avoid unnecessary harm. Especially in an era of underdeveloped medical care, The risk of infection and death from a zebra bite is extremely high. Despite these qualities, the zebra's domestication was not highly valued due to the availability of superior horse breeds elsewhere in the world. By the time humans arrived on the African continent, modern transportation, such as cars, was already available and safer and more reliable than the zebras.